Hi guys, it's Nat here. Hope you're doing well. So I have been itching for the last couple of weeks to get to the second-hand store. So I went off today and I think I went to 5, something like that. I was even going to go to a couple more, but by then I was tired and had to do the food shopping and get home. So I'll show you what I grabbed. First of all, I found this doily. Now I'm just checking that I'm in frame because I'm at the kitchen table. So I've got room. I love this for a farmyard journal. It's got a cow on it, nice browns. So that was beautiful, and I got that for $1, which is a great price. It didn't have a price on it, so they gave it to me cheap. Now these, I bought some of these. They initially had them for $40, so that's $10 for a pianola roll, which I wouldn't pay. And then they dropped it down to $20 months ago, so I grabbed one pack, but there were more there. Today, this was the last pack and I dropped it down to $10. So there's 4 pianola rolls there for $10. It's hard to not grab them at $2.50 each. I think that's the cheapest I've got them before. Now there were these. I'm not quite sure what they are, whether they're transfers or something like that. Goodness me. There's a madman in my house. It's my son playing with his friends as usual. Yes, I'm not sure what these are. Maybe they're all ready for stitching or something because they seem to have some backing on them. Maybe you can let me know if anyone knows. Because they're, yeah, like that's your iron-on interfacing, whatever, I think. I don't know. It's like that. It's probably for embroidery or something, but aren't they cool? Really nice for covers or pages. So it looks like they've been stitched. They're really cool. I was a bit worried because I only saw the top one and it was $6 for them. But there's a fair few there, so we'll have a quick squiz. And they're all these nice medieval ones by the looks. Whoops, I hope I've been in camera all that time. Lots of fair maidens. They are really cool. So yes, haven't done much today other than a lot of op shopping and food shopping, bit of Minecraft, and got to get dinner and do the dishes. This one's really cool. The detail is amazing on them. So I think they're going to be really cool for pages, pockets, covers, something a bit different. There was this, don't know whether it's for your hook rug and that sort of thing, or some embroidery, long stitch or something. $2 for that. It's quite a big piece, but I like grabbing this. I've got a fair bit of it because I did used to cross stitch, so I've got Ada cloth and that sort of thing, but I like collecting it to do some of that sort of thing for covers in the future. There was a bag of random ribbon stuff. So I've got some pink spotty ribbon, some red satin, some white satin, some pink satin, and some blue. Oh, and some pink ribbed stuff as well. Stop buying ribbon too, I've got piles of it. But still, I never quite have the colour I want. Right, fabrics. Oh, I couldn't go past this one. I love the green. I had one that was similar in blue and another one, which I can't remember what the colour was, but I had to get this for nature journals, and I reckon tea dye some of it and that would look really cool. And there's a nice big pile of it. This, it's orange, it's sheer. So sort of satin and then sheer in between with the patterns. I thought that was really pretty. got this shirt. It was on the half price thing at one of the shops, so it was $1.50, and I love these little bits. So I'll be able to cut them out in strips or as a square or just individually for embellishments. And there's a fair bit there. Now, there was some wallpaper freezers or borders. These ones look really nice. And they were $1.50, which I thought was quite reasonable. Oh, that is gorgeous, isn't it? It's got your gold stoled stinges. Gold tinges. Oh, and it's got like sparrows on it. The detail in that is amazing. This would probably be have replaced my favourite wallpaper now. It's really, really nice. So I've got 2 of those. It's going to be beautiful in vintage bird or flower journals. A couple of patterns. 50 cents for this. I thought this looked really neat. Looks nice and vintage. They're 64 from the Australian Women's Weekly, this is. So I think that's really neat. And they're really good size just to fold. They're already folded and put in as pages. So that was really cool for 50 cents. It's amazing the price difference in the shops. They had their patterns for 50 cents at this shop, and then I go to another one and they were $2, and then another one and they were $3. So I just grabbed these ones. 50 cents, good price. I'm looking for ones that have nice front pictures that I like. There was this, I think it's a scarf or summer shawl or something, but I like it. It's nice and fringed. So you can fray it quite nicely, and it looks like old. And I like the colour. There was this, and it is huge. I think that cost me $2. But I really like the pattern on it. Florals. And it's a fleecy material, nice and thick to be able to stick down on covers. So piles and piles. I know I'm going to have to fit it into my wardrobe now, aren't I, with the other fabrics that I just sorted. There were these. I had a quick peek in one just to see what sort of pictures they were, but didn't look much further. They were $2 each, and I grabbed them all because I like birds. They better be nice. So they're Australia Post prints. Oh yeah. Got your finches and parrots, black cockatoo, whatever they are. Very pretty. So I'm quite happy with that actually for the birdie journals. So I've got 3 packs of those. Next, we'll go from the left. Some doilies that they're clearing out. So I've got gold and silver ones there, which will be great for next Christmas. Now this is interesting. It looks like a journal that someone's made, but it looks like it's leaves, dried leaves that have been lacquered onto whatever the base is. And then this looks like it's some sort of reed or something. Then it's got a stick here for the binding. You can see the leaves better on this side. Really interesting. So I'm not sure, because I mainly bought it to rip the pages out and use them, but now I'm thinking it might be a shame to rip the pages out because it goes together so nicely. Then it's got like handmade paper or straw paper or something on the inside. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I could always take the papers out and make a journal to put back in the cover. That will be one that I put away and ponder. There was this container, die cuts, even though I can die cut my own, I'm lazy, so... And this just looked like a fun container. I remember last year sometime I found a massive container of a whole pile of pretty die cuts and that, and I bought it and gave it to my mum because she didn't have a big shot or anything, so I thought I'd give her something to have some fun with. Just have a quick squiz in here. It's got a few cutouts by the look, punch outs. They're quite nice. And florals, nice and colourful. Tag. Then we've got some, looks like keys and ovals. And some more scalloped ovals. They're ready to stick on something. Make nice little labels, they would. Oh, teapot. This looks like various bling. So we've got some big stars. We've got letter tiles. Oh, lots of different bling bits. Those letter tiles are really cool. Got some coloured pencils. Oh, Christmas trees. I'm sick of looking at them at the moment. Some plastic flowers. Looks like some clover and star sort of shapes. Piles of circles. So these will be ones that I put away with all the die cuts that I've done that I've never used. I'm going to drag all this sort of stuff out one day and just make a whole pile of embellishments. More Christmas trees. Some foam stickers. Yeah, so just a fun assortment of bits and pieces to play with sometime that I don't have to cut myself. Oop. Don't know how they fit them in there. All right, next there were these earrings, which I love. I love the colour of the gems, but I really love the seahorse and starfish and anchor they have on them. They're quite heavy. I think they would be painful to wear, so but I think they'll make cool dangles on a sea-themed journal. Now, I have so many envelopes. Can someone please make me stop getting envelopes? But I suppose you can actually use them as envelopes to post to people. But I have one of my drawers in my Calyx unit is absolutely chock-a-block full of like pretty well new, well, second-hand envelopes that I've grabbed that haven't been used. And then I've got a plastic drawer that's chock-a-block full of business envelopes that I've received and ripped open. So I've got plenty, but I love the size of these. They're nice and small. And it was 50 cents for this one. And then when I went to check out, the lady said, look, if you grab the other pack, I'll give them both to you for 50 cents. And I was like, why not? And then the best thing is that we got talking about junk journals, and she couldn't believe some of the stuff that I said we use in them. And she's been throwing out a whole lot of greeting cards and that sort of stuff of her husband's. And she said, look, if you come in next Thursday, I'll have a pile of stuff here for you. Because I said a lot of the stuff we use, the shops wouldn't sell. They'd just throw it out because they wouldn't think anyone would like to use it. So just goes to show sometimes talking to people about it's a good thing. So it's going to be interesting to see what she can rustle up for me. I offered to give her a bit of cash for it too because, you know, I just think that's a really lovely offer. All right, I got this. It's a notepad. It has vegetables on it, so I thought I would put that in recipe journals. These CD envelopes, and they're coloured ones, so we've even got purple, pink, yellow and green ones. So I thought that was a bit of fun. Some Hessian butterflies. These are inspiration more than anything to show me what I can do with my material. got this book, a bit expensive, $4 they wanted for it, but I absolutely love the cover. And it's a wine record book, but I'll probably reuse that cover and make a wine journal. Not that I drink the stuff, but other people tend to like it. But yeah, love the cover. Could even cut it down and put this square on top of another cover, we will see. And then I can use the pages in it, and look at them, they're beautiful. They're a nice cream colour with purple writing. I think you meant to stick the label there, I think. But yeah, lovely book, and that'll go nicely with the other bits and pieces I've found. A couple of packs of stickers. I've got this one, which I like, labels. Thought these were pretty ones. Nice birds on them. Some bling. I like this because it's smaller than the usual stuff I get. A couple of stencils. So this one's really cute. I like grabbing these. I just think they'd be nice. These will be nice in the little golden book to use stencils on the pages. And also I can experiment with these on my gel plate. Although this one's cardboard, but it should be right. And this one, which looks like snowflakes to me. 50 cents, so a bit of fun. Getting a good stencil collection now. There were these craft dividers, craft cardstock dividers, 50 cents for a pack. So I grabbed them all because I can't help myself, but you know, I love using this colour, and they've already got the tabs up the top, so I can cut them down if I want to. Use them for covers, whatever. So 4 packs of those. I know, I went for it this time. These, I really like these. They're frames, and they already have beautiful vintage pictures, although they've been written on, but I could stick a little word or something over the top of, because it says the size of the frame or picture there. But I like the pictures that are in there almost. So I was thinking they're actually quite light, so I could probably take the wire off and stick them to the front of a book. They're gorgeous, though. They've got butterflies and flowers and that on them. So it's a 2-pack of those. There was some of this. I like the colour of it, dusky sort of pink. What do they call this stuff? All sorts. Some embroidery thread, or whatever you call it, tapestry wool or whatever. I like binding with this, and again, it's a really nice sort of vintage apricot pinkish colour. These I grabbed. They're $1 each, $1 for a piece or whatever, and I looked at these, I thought, oh, I don't know, but then I thought, no, these would be perfect for your farmyard and retro journals. Absolutely perfect. I think they need a bit of a wash though. So I've got that one, this one, and this is sort of what I'm lacking. I do have a few, what do you call this stuff? I was going to use it for chicken scratch and stuff, of the checked fabric, but this does look nice and vintage, which I think is awesome. There was this nice pink one, which I thought was quite shabby chic. And a green one. This red one. And then I grabbed this pink anglaise, do you call it? It's got little pink daisies, which is really cute. I had these at the recycle centre I went to, the dump. They had a whole box full of them, and they were selling them for $1 each. And I thought, well, why not? I'll grab myself 2. I think you can make nice little booklets with them or stamp on them or something like that. There was calico. I always buy a calico if I see scraps of it. And these look like they're cut in nice strips, so I should be able to do something with that. Pockets, maybe. Snippet pockets. Is that a thing? Snippet everything else is, so I just assume it is. These are, I think they're bra strap things or something for your, lingerie. But I really like the packet because it's purple. It's called Cameo, and it has a little cameo head on it. It looks vintage. So even like the staples in it. So I basically paid 50 cents just to get this packet to put in sewing journals or something like that. Some more embroidery, tatting thread or whatever. Some ribbon flowers, nice sort of pinky, lavender, purpley, whatever that colour is called. Flowers. Some raffia tie. I like the different colours of these ones. Fun. A measuring tape. I like the blue ones. I have a lot of your normal white ones that are everywhere. This one feels weird. I think it's rubber. But I like the look of that for making sewing themed embellishments. And you know, when I get doing some, I'll probably want to mass make, so it's good to have a few options in that respect. Grab some card decks. This one is really cool. So that's that side. And then the pictures are absolutely gorgeous for the Oriental themed journals. So I love those. And there were these Christmas trivia cards. I didn't even look at these. I'm hoping they're pretty cool, and I thought that'd be something fun to stick in the Christmas journals next season. Oh yeah, that looks cool. You could stick a word or something on there. So I like that. What am I? Not the future, not the past, wrapped up with a bow and opened really fast. The present. Yeah, so that'd be cool. So yeah, that'd be really neat to alter. They will. Jumbo playing cards. I think I've got one pack here, but I thought why not have two? Some of you, I can't remember what these things are called all the time. I keep saying mesh bags. They're not sure. What's that stuff called? You know what I'm talking about. Those bags anyway. I like the colour of these ones. It's a correspondence set. Stop buying these too. But I do. They're really cool to put in journals, so I do use them when I ever make a journal. So they're the envelopes, which I really like, and they're embossed as well, which is nice. Oh, these are envelopes. Maybe they're the papers. That must just be an envelope hanging over, yeah. So they're quite nice. And don't mind my son yelling if you heard him before either. More little golden books, but there were 3 that I don't have. They are great quality, and they're $1 each, so that was really decent. The Hug book. How could you not get that one? That is just gorgeous. So they look like newer ones. It hasn't even been read by the feels of it. 2014. Great hugs, sweep you off your feet hugs. Leg hugs. I know a lot of dogs that do that. So that was really cool. A Tale of Tales, another one that you can't go past. So cute. 1990, but again, it's pretty well has not been read. It's all about animals with tails or without tails. That looks almost exactly like the picture that's in that other bunny book that I used to make a journal with. I love the colour. So that's really cool. And Pussy Willow. This one looks older. 1997, this one. Just love the animal ones. Such a sucker. And then there was this, oh sorry, big pack of Grace Taylor Playtime Scrapbook Pad. Doesn't look like my sort of colours and that, but again, I think it'll be good for the little golden books. I have so many kids' books to make ephemera out of. So to have some of this sort of thing too, and to put as filler pages in the little golden book journals too. Lots of fun. Yeah, they're going to be great. And then the last thing, yes, it does come to an end, I found was a paper making kit. I did find one previously in a second-hand shop really cheap, but it was like a little kitty one, which I haven't used anyway, so I must use this one. So I don't know if it's all in there. I'm hoping it is. I thought the price was really decent. So we've got the recycling instructions, a sponge, some calico pieces, and the mesh rack thing. Oh, someone's been making some paper. Oh, that must be samples to show you what you can make. And some boards. So that looks like what you need to me. I have no idea. So that's going to be fun. And now we've got the warmer weather, I should get out and start doing some of that. Might be able to use a whole heap of those book pages actually and recycle the ones that I'm not going to use rather than throwing them out. So yeah, I think that's it. So that was heaps of fun. I love everything that I got. I can see a use for it all. Whether I have enough years in my life to use it all, we will see. Anyway, I hope you had fun watching that, and take care. And I will probably see you tomorrow with my book haul, depending if there's any books there or not. So I'll see you then. Bye.